Hello, my name is Shelley Tracey and I've been a creative writing tutor here at the Island Arts Centre for a while, and I'm very pleased to be asked to do this poetry series with you. So what we're going to do is each week we're going to read a poem together, and then I'm going to give you some ideas about how you might respond to it, the kinds of things that you could write, so you can create your own poems. And when I say that you're going to be writing your own poems, I'm not putting you under any pressure to write a masterpiece. What I'd like you to do is to write something that will help you to create some kind of reminder of good times, things that make you happy, and so on. I've chosen poems which I hope you'll find uplifting, and poems which can help to remind you of the power of the imagination in difficult times. When I was asked to do this series, I immediately thought about a poem by the 17th century poet John Donne, which begins, "No man is an island," and I'm sure that most of you know that as well. And I thought about it because, first of all, I thought about the Island Arts Centre, but that line, "No man is an island," also reinforces the idea that we are all connected. So the poems that we're going to be looking at are poems about connecting with others and with the things that are important to us. So what do you need for this series? You need a notebook and you need the poem. Now the poem for the week is going to be in the post below, and if you scroll down the post after you've watched this video, you'll find there are also a couple of ideas for writing poems from the video. So I'm now going to begin with a poem, which is 100 Objects Close By. And this is a poem written in the 16th century by the mystic MIRABAI, but I think it still has relevance for us today. So I'm going to read it through once, and then I'm going to read it again and invite you to read it with me. And then afterwards we'll think about how you could use the poem. 100 Objects Close By. I know a cure for sadness. Let your hands touch something that makes your eyes smile. I bet there are 100 objects close by that can do that. Look at beauty's gift to us. Her power is so great, she enlivens the earth, the sky, our soul. Now I'm going to read the poem again, and I'm going to leave a space for you to say each line after me. And the reason for doing that is, if we read poems aloud, it gives us an opportunity to experience the language of the poem, the emotions of the poem, and to think about what the poem actually means to us. So let's begin, and I want you to also think about the words that really stand out to you. 100 objects close by. Now you read after me. I know a cure for sadness. Let your hands touch something that makes your eyes smile. I bet there are 100 objects close by that can do that. Look at beauty's gift to us. Her power is so great. She enlivens the earth, the sky, our soul. So now let's turn to the first line. I know a cure for sadness. Let's think how strong and emphatic that line is. Imagine if we knew the cure for sadness. You might want to jot down some ideas, starting with the words, "I know a cure for sadness," and see what you come up with. Now let's go on to the things that make your eyes smile. So I advise you to spend a little bit of time maybe writing down things that make your eyes smile. Make some notes. Are they objects? Are they people? Are they experiences you've had? Are they photographs? If you write down a list of those, just make a note of those, you can come back to them afterwards for your own poem. The next verse begins, "I bet there are 100 objects close by that can do that." Look around the room where you're sitting. Think about the place where you live. Think about the country that you live in. Can you think of 100 things that make you smile? This is my challenge to you when you go away after you've watched this video. How many things can you list? How many things make you smile? Could you be grateful for? Make you feel uplifted, even in times of great stress and anguish? The last part of the poem looks at beauty. It says, "Look at beauty's gift to us. Her power is so great. She enlivens the earth, the sky, our soul." What do you understand by beauty? What does beauty mean to you? Is it something big and powerful? Is it the momentary things? There was a powerful moon in the sky last night. That for me is an example of beauty. Bird song, babies laughing. Just think about beauty and how it manifests for you in your life. So, I'm going to leave you with the thought that you could write your own poem in response to 100 objects close by. It could be called anything. It could be a very short piece. It could rhyme. It doesn't have to rhyme. But it will be an object for you that makes your eyes smile. And I'm going to conclude with a saying, with a quote by the American poet Mary Oliver, something that she said about poetry and which I believe in very much. "Poetry is a life-cherishing force, for poems are not words after all, but fires for the cold, ropes let down to the lost, something as necessary as bread in the pockets of the hungry." Thank you very much for taking part today, and please remember, no one is an island. See you next week.